What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. This is another episode of the Life with Shine podcast, Beyond the Chair series. And this is where we're highlighting hairstylists and really getting them to share more about their story, their business, their brand, and what they're up to, but just authentically share just who they are beyond the chair. So I'm really excited for today's episode because we have another guest, and I'm going to introduce her once she comes in. But I'm just going to really get in tune with, learning more about who she is, what she's up to, how she's doing, and I'm really excited, guys. So as you know, this series is going to continue on as long as I feel inspired to, because I think this is a great way for us to learn more about the hairstylists beyond the chair, because hairstylists are so busy working on other people and beautifying you guys, and I just really feel like this is a great way to show hairstylists in a whole new light, where they get to show more about their personality, really tell their story. So I'm really excited about that. So welcome in, welcome in. So we have Certified Lace Melt. We're going to bring her on, and we're going to really dive into our episode on today. So welcome in, welcome in. Just request a live and I will join you in. I will join you in. Awesome.
Hey.
Hey, gorgeous.
Hi, beautiful. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm so excited that you made the time to really take the time out your day and talk about your story and who you are, and just share more about you beyond the chair. I was just talking about how this series is going to just highlight more about the hairstylist, because obviously you are a hairstylist, correct?
Yes, I am.
Awesome, awesome. Introduce yourself and tell the people your name and everything and where you're from.
Okay, well, my name is Ellis. I am a hairstylist and CEO of Certified Lace Melt. I'm originally from Harlem, but I'm located in Brooklyn.
In Fort Glen?
In Bed-Stuy to be exact.
Oh, nice. Brooklyn. That's
Yes.
awesome. Awesome. So, how long have you actually been doing hair? Has this been something you've always done as a kid, or is it something you recently got into, or what is that like?
Yes. I literally love hair. Like, I have a passion for hair. I've been doing my own hair since I was like 14, but I
Hmm.
started taking clients professionally in 2024, like January. I
Hmm.
remember when I used to go to school, I have a friend from middle school. She used to tell me, like, oh, your hair always look nice. And she was telling me, she was like, I said when I was younger, like, I was the hairstylist. I used to come in with different colors. And now look, I'm living in my dream. I manifested it.
Amazing. So since 2024, and okay, that's about two. What is that?
Two
Two,
years.
2 years. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Thank
And so let's just take it back for a moment. You say you're in Brooklyn right now,
you.
and
Yes.
you know I'm sure like so many possibilities, like for clientele and just working with all different types of people.
Yes, the network, everything.
Yes, yes. So is there anything? Because I know we love hair. Hair is like its own industry. Is there anything that you feel outside of here that you enjoy doing, like as a passion, your art, your creativity? Like, are you able to
That
pinpoint?
I can definitely like sorry. I feel like I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Really incorporate hair into like my passions or interior design. like to travel. I also like and so those other because then I still do hair clients um interior or like when it come down to and content is I learned so much. I've been a cosmetic school. I done worked at uh being able to make content. I could educate other people to go to hair school, palaces. So I feel like all my passion on.
That's wonderful because it all goes together to me because it's like, you know, the fashion or the design, like you say, you're into interior design and the styling of hair and just how you're able to have these different ways that your creativity is able to express itself. And that was one of the key things for me because I too am a hairstylist. I've been doing hair since 10 years old.
Oh,
Yes, yes. And so I had a wonderful journey. And it's hair has always been good to me, like honestly. And I just knew that I was just craving something more, something deeper. And that's when I went out and I started my coaching business. And so that's also a way of I've been able to like express my creativity, my artistry beyond just styling hair. And so that's why I asked because I'm always eager to know because I feel like, we can sometimes get boxed in when it
mm-hmm.
comes to us doing something that people know us for. We become known for something. And if we're not living in our truth, it's like, okay, what is it that I feel? So do you feel like you've gotten the support that you need for your business? Like when it comes to like your friends, family, or strangers, or your clientele, or how was your journey like how was your story when you first started?
I mean, to be honest, alhamdulillah, I'm so grateful for everything. I do have like a good support system. Like my family and friends, they were encouraging me to go to school, encouraging me to take clients, Me, I and nothing was just encouraging the right my friends do. They always encourage me. Like when I open my Insta, like when I open my Instagram, I see you posting. I be going handing out business cards. I have a lot of hairstylist friends that we bump ideas off each other, and we share, recycle each other like stories, reels and stuff. Then I have like my family. They definitely do support me. Like word of mouth is honestly better than social media because it's like it's trusted. It's coming from a trusted client or a trusted representative. So I just feel like I'm really blessed. I'm so grateful. It definitely helps to keep in mind that strangers will build your business up because strangers definitely build my business up. Like a lot of my close friends that when I first started, we're not friends anymore or we're not as close as we used to be. But
Hmm.
I realized this is business, So, but
Yeah.
real friends, they're gonna understand it, and then the ones that don't understand it, you got strangers that will support you. You got, your network. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. That's awesome. I love that feel like you have the support you need because when you're building something like a business, a hairstyling business, it's like, you it's important to have and you kind of don't realize it until you kind of think about it. And you're like, okay, wow, this is phenomenal. I'm getting word of mouth. I'm getting support from family and friends and just have like this community of people that you can really, lean on and they can lean on you. So um, my next thing was like, how was it like growing up, like as a little girl? Like, what was like your childhood like that has helped kind of connect and shape and mold to who you are now?
so like my childhood, my mom, or first I have sisters encouraged me to nice. It's fun. You got earrings. Always like always have a wig. I always have braids. My mom would literally like her best friend was a hairdresser, so she would like leave me in the salon. I would be in there for hours, just watching like people sweep up or going to fries. I was clients. There's time I have that it molded me into being a hairstylist, and then my aunt, she always do my hair braider, and then she passed away from cancer.
Mhm.
So I was just always just like nurtured in the hair, like into hair. My auntie, my mom, best friend, my mom. And then when my aunt passed away, I'm like, oh my God, I need something to do to my hair. So I just was putting buns in, slick ponytails. And that's when I used to just go to school and tell people, like, I'm a hairstylist, I do hair. So I just feel like growing up, I always had that, like, something to latch onto when it came down to hair. I have mom or the salon or like when my aunt passed away, I would just take the initiative to do my hair.
Mhm. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that because it's like you've always had those expanders, like those people that, you were able to see what was possible for you. So, what do you feel as of right now is the biggest struggle for you in your business or in your life or personally that maybe, you're trying to actually overcome?
I think one of my biggest struggles right now is kind of like because you gotta have boundaries when you're doing business and your personal life. Like I have a strong support system, but at the same time, um, I have to like not sell myself short. So it's like I know y'all want to support me, and then that's the thing too. Like you don't want to, as a business owner, I learned you don't want to turn $80 away because it's not $100. But people have to understand that I am a business owner, so I can't give you a discount every time. That's where my struggle right now. Every time I come out, I'm trying to discount 20 that struggle.
Yeah. That's great because I mean, that is a part of business, having boundaries and, really enforcing policies. And in a lot of ways, I think, it's some of those things you learn as you go. Because it's like, okay, now that I know, okay, if a client's late, then these are my parameters. Or if, I don't want to be bombarded with texts and calls all day because I'm working with my hands, then let me get a booking system or let me hire an assistant or whatever, like you kind of figure those things out as you go. So would you say that you've kind of addressed some of those things, or are you just in the works of like figuring out what's the next move to enforce those boundaries?
So I definitely am in the middle of like a rebrand. I do have some so because that at first it was hard. Now it's like and then it was hard, but now it's scheduling set up more so it's like somebody can't afford, they will back work. It works or still implement like post on that. I realized in the morning during I'm
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, you already pretty much can decipher, okay, this is what's next and this is what's best for me. I know you were going in and out. I don't know if the audio can be fixed or not, but can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Because when you talk, it's like some of the words get muffled or blurred out. I don't know. But so yeah, so that's awesome that you have those things in place to kind of help you move things forward. What do you see you're working on in your business? What do you see the vision for your business? Like, let's say 5 years or 10 years from now. Like, what do you think is that's gonna look like?
So 5 years from now, I see myself working. I will still be working from home, just in a different state, and I will also have like a salon, so other people can have space to work out of. Me
Mhm.
personally, I just like the comfort from working from home. It's more like solitude, is more preserved.
Mhm.
I could offer more. Like, I'm a 420 provider, and I know like some people have ADHD or like a short attention span, or like some people just need to go take a little smoke break. And you in a salon. I grew up in a salon, so I don't mind sitting in the chair for like 3 hours, like, but some people can't. So I know, like, if you need to hit your little vape or just a little marijuana, I can offer that. But I have my cosmetology degree. Certain salons you can't offer hookah, you can't offer vapes, you can't offer weed. So I do, in 5 years from now, want to open a salon for other stylists that doesn't have the space to work from home,
Yeah.
but and then still profit off of those things. And then I also see myself opening back up like my lace glue, my lace spray. Here's one of them right here.
Heck yeah. Oh my God.
Thank you. I can't
Yeah.
tell you it for right now, but it will come back. And I also see myself making like a book. I don't know how to word it right now, but it's basically, I want to work with people who have like alopecia or like cancer, because my aunt, she suffered from cancer, and I know some people, like, you could beat cancer, but it'd be hard to get your hair back. So I want to offer like a a payment plan where they could just order the wig and they could put it on themselves and then switch it out. Um, just changing up my clientele. I want to offer um like more classes for kids that's coming, like, not kids but like students that's coming out of cosmetology school, because I
Mhm.
went to cosmetology school and they don't teach you braids, they don't teach you crochet, they don't teach you sewing, they don't teach you wig installs. So I just want to have like a program that could further develop their education in the hair industry, beauty industry. Going to cosmetology school, they don't teach you how to market yourself. I have to learn all of that outside of cosmetology. But I definitely encourage the girls to go get your cosmetology degree, because it is an asset. It's an asset to have.
Yeah. Heck yeah. I totally agree. 1000%. Because it's so much that you can actually do under that license, like in the umbrella of just the beauty industry, offering classes, teaching others, educating. I mean, the list goes on. And I remember for myself personally, because in 2021, I actually, for the very first time, retired from doing hair. And
Mm-hmm.
what I realized was that I was actually not on retirement, I was on refinement because God was redirecting me. So when I went to do my career change, I went into the coaching industry. I've submerged myself into a whole new industry 100%. And that is when I realized my full circle moment came, where God was like, okay, now I want you to be able to like bring this back to the hair industry, because merging the two or just bringing the two is just opening us up for a whole new level of
Yeah.
access, you know. And so this is one of my reasons why I do what I do, because I want to really bring forth the hairstylist from behind the scenes, because you're often working behind the scenes, and bring you guys to the light to share more of your gifts, your talent, your speaking, your wisdom. Because I'm sure you often get clients that's like a therapy session where you're giving them life advice and you're, really, giving some sound insight. And that's coaching to me. That's like the whole reason they probably book would be like, oh my God, I can't wait to get in your chair because I have
Yes.
so much to tell you. And so do you see yourself, I mean, because you have wonderful plans for the future, like, I mean, very,